Thanks so much. I welcome you to Politics Today. I'm your brother, Great. This is a call to the Nigerian Bar Association to immediately begin the process to see to it that they will derobe Deji Adeyanju. You see, I was discussing with a lawyer and I was asking this question. Looking at the performance of certain members of the legal profession, is there any reason for you to look at a Nigerian lawyer and you call him learned gentleman?
Sir Peter Obi, as governor of Anambra, lodged billions of Anambra state funds in a bank. He had interest and was generating interest from the same even after he left office. If that is not corruption and abuse of office, I don't know what else. This is same thing as SPV, Special Purpose Vehicle, or Alpha Beta.
If you have Attorney General and Minister for Justice who does not even know that the president cannot remove ordinary council law, as Shetima pointed out, not to talk about removing a sitting governor or suspending a sitting governor. If senior advocate of Nigeria occupying the position of Attorney General and Minister for Justice is so low in his understanding of the law that he does not know this, it speaks volume how Nigeria got to this horrible state. The role the legal profession had played, it speaks volume. If Nweke is acting the way he's acting, and he's a lawyer, it speaks volume of how the process people go through to join this profession. Do you call such a person a gentleman? Look at what Deji is doing, as if he's a paid agent and presenting himself as somebody without any atom of whatever is called learning. Whatever is called learning is far from Deji. A governor serving his people faithfully invested the money in a bank, saved it in a bank, 3 different banks. And somebody is running his mouth that he invested Anambra State money in his private business. Is there any bank that is a sole proprietor business? Which business? When you need services of the bank, the depositors do not ask who are the owners. Before P2P came, Anambra State government were making use of the services of the bank. So why will a lawyer be so low, as if he's mentally derailed, to say saving money is in a bank is corruption? And he lied that when P2B left office, the money remains there. The money he handed over to the person that took over from him, Obiano. Will Obiano remove the money from the bank and put it in his house? And it's in public domain that that money was used to build the Anambra State Airport. What is Deji and his co-conspirators expecting again? What do they want? They have looked, searched diligently. They could not get anything they will use to paint P2B black, to bring P2B to be on the same level with Bola Ahmed Tinubu. His certificate is okay now. P2B certificate is okay. There is no drug link. Nobody paid money, drug money, into the account of P2B. And there is no special purpose vehicle. Companies floated and used by P2B to the assets of the government and people of Anambra State. These are the things that is giving people like Omokri, Daniel Bola, Ononoga, Deji, and all whatnot. Is giving them sleepless night. What are we going to do about this man Nigerians see as a man that is clean? NBA should rise up to the challenge. Let the legal profession not be for every Dick, Tom, and Harry.
Yourself now descending to the same space or the same pedestal or the same bottom of that cliff that you're trying to say people should not descend to with the action you're taking already, if you get my drift.
You see, Peter, if Peter does not want to be criticized, he should go back to his house and be eating jollof rice. Anyone who puts himself up for public office must be criticized, must be scrutinized, must be insulted. Anybody who feels too big to be criticized or too big to be insulted, and it is his mentality that his aides and his obedient mob, that is the same mentality they have.
In civilized nations, if a lawyer is of questionable character, that lawyer will be derobed. If a lawyer will lie, that lawyer will be derobed. If a lawyer is without any atom of sense, that lawyer will be derobed. If a lawyer does not know the law and cannot defend the law, that lawyer will be derobed. But not in Nigeria. Anyhow, anything goes. Anybody can just answer a Nigerian lawyer and be operating like an area boy, be operating like a dog, be operating as a drug addict. Anybody can operate anyway, do whatever you feel like, and still be a lawyer, a member of Nigerian Bar Association. It's an error. It's an error. It cannot be tolerated. A lawyer can go to court, file a case in court against another lawyer, and will not let that lawyer know. And the lawyer will be prosecuted in court without his knowledge. He will not be served. And the court will say, we have been adjourning, you refuse to come. Bench warrant will be issued. Police will go and arrest a lawyer who has been under prosecution without his knowledge. Yet NBA will do nothing. This is not good for us. That's why Nigeria is in this mess. The legal profession, they have what it takes to put in place a decent society by ensuring rule of law, enforcement of due process, maintenance of law and order. That's what will move a nation forward. When you allow characters like Deji and so on and so forth to proudly answer the members of Nigerian Bar Association, Nigeria will never move forward. It is important, since Deji has presented himself as a man not trained in learning, no character, no learning. It is just necessary that NBA should deregister him. Let him go and do other business. He can do trading. He can learn mechanic. He can learn upholstery business. There are so many things he can learn and still live a decent life. As for the legal profession, he's a national disgrace. That is the truth and nothing but the truth. NBA should act fast. Derobe this man now to save the nation.